Okay, so I'm at Chania, pronounced Chania harbour in Crete, Greece. It's been a bit of a rainy day. It's about 8 p.m. in the evening. The sky is dark here. Actually, you can see some people there. You can actually walk along there. Okay. I can actually see people by that lighthouse. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is just test out this mobile phone. It's the Oppo Reno, yes. And I want to test out the light and the stability and just about everything else that goes with it, okay? So we're going to have a little walk around Chania Harbour, 8 p.m. in the evening. It is Wednesday, the 8th of September. September is a glorious month in this part of the world, weather-wise. You know, Greece, Turkey, fantastic. But today's been a little bit of a freak. Well, the last couple of days, actually, the weather hasn't been good, and there was a lot of heavy rain this morning. That's very unusual in September for this part of the world. But it'll pass. You know, it'll pass. It won't last forever. What will happen is that it'll just rain for a couple of days, and then I'm pretty sure that's going to be a one-off. The rest of the month is going to be gloriously sunny. September and October, you really can't go wrong weather-wise in this part of the world. Okay? So, as you can see, well, pandemic. You wouldn't think so here. These bars are all buzzing. They are heaving. Absolutely heaving. A little bit of a panoramic shot over there across the water. Whoa! I bet this can get flooding. I'm sure, like, it's prone to flooding at times. I've seen a bit of the water coming over anyway yesterday. Soaked my feet. So there we go. Not many tourists here. You see a lot of people here, but I think they're nearly all Greek. They are Greek people. Going for a night out. Very, very relaxed. Very, very nice, pleasant environment, this. Okay. So here we go. This is the Oppo Reno 4. I think I've probably already said that. I've had it for a month or so, but I haven't really used it much yet. So I'll tell you what, I better watch this ground. This is very, very slippy here. Very, 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 very slippy. And at the end of this little old video, I will have more of an idea how the Oppo Reno 4 performs in low light on video. I'm just going to let it run. There you go, another little shot of the harbour. This harbour, by the way, has all kinds of history to it. It's that wall where the lighthouse is, that old wall is actually Venetian. You've had all kinds of invaders here from Turks and from the Ottoman Empire and the Arab rule and all kinds of things here. It's got a very, very colourful history here, Crete. But this harbour has a very, very Venetian feel to it. Really, really does, and it really, really is charming. Okay, here we go. Some great little hotels up here. Actually, to stay in a hotel here, I mean, considering this is probably one of the most touristy places in Crete, and the Greek islands are not the cheapest of places. They use the euro, of course. They not the cheapest place, but you can get some reasonable priced hotels up here. Reasonable price. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little teensy-weensy break in the harbour, and I'm going to nip over there. I'm going to head up that way. Okay? Let's see, how do I hold this phone? No, I'm not going to hold it that way. I'm going to hold it this way, okay? Make sure I'm holding it right. Okay, we're going to head over there. I'm not using a gimbal. I'm simply holding this phone in my hand. I'm just going to nip up here and see how this performs in low light. Okay. Okay. Just going to show you these charming alleyways up here. Lots of alleyways, and this is the old town. Lovely, very, very charming alleyways. There you go. Very, 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 very clean, very cultured looking. Very, very pleasant. Little wander down here. I don't think I'm doing any harm. Okay, here we go. Very nice. I love these kind of places. You know, little old towns with narrow alleyways and all that kind of stuff. As for these restaurants, well, they're not cheap. But then what would you expect? What would you expect? You know, let these people go past here. Let these nice people go past. Okay. There's some fine looking young ladies around. I think almost everyone here, I don't know what percentage of it, but I think almost everyone here is probably of Greek origin. You know, this is pandemic, not too many tourists around. I think it's probably the case in Greece that the main tourists in Greece are Greeks themselves. From, you know, they may come from the big city of Athens to come out here. There we go. Now, how is this? Okay. So these are these lovely charming alleyways. This is Chania Crete. And I must admit, I was really, really pleased to get a hotel overlooking that harbour. I mean, you know, you just couldn't get a more central location. You really, really couldn't. You couldn't get a more central location. There we go. Oh. There we go. I'm going to go up there. Okay. Okay. Listen, I can't just, this lady here, you know, she's obviously got a reason for being there. You know, not like some of those lazy dosses that you see back in England. You know what I mean? I think people know what I'm talking about. Can I give you that one right there, lovey? Okay. You have a lovely day anyway. Well, when I say have a lovely day, I didn't actually mean it to sound like that, you know what I mean? But anyway, I always assume that when you see people like that in a place like this, they've got a reason for being there. As for our British counterparts, controversial issues, I'm going to keep my controversial opinions to myself. Let's not get controversial. Wow, look at these lovely, lovely alleyways. I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to head back down towards the harbour, yeah? Now let me tell you that I didn't actually plan this particular video. I actually planned today to get out and maybe explore some beaches and whatever. But the fact is that the weather was fairly appalling today. So I've just done my good deed, my lady. Just done my good deed for the evening. I wanted to get out and make some videos, maybe explore a few places, but when I seen that rain, I thought, give it a miss. I've only been here for a couple of days, still very, very jet lagged, and also I've got a fair bit of new equipment that I need to really learn how to use. One of the things that I've bought for my new travelling adventures is, for the first time ever, and I've never used one before, a gimbal. I've actually used a gimbal for the first time ever. I've actually purchased a gimbal for the first time ever. It's still in a box now. I haven't even got it started yet. So I've got to learn to use that for my Canon G7X. And when the weather's right, hopefully it's up and running, I can get out and do some proper vlogs. But this phone here, it gets really, really great reviews, terrific reviews. Here we go. I better talk. I think that could be copyright music in the background, so I'm going to try and talk over that anyway. Maybe you should sing over it. But no, I don't actually know the lyrics to it. And you wouldn't want to hear my singing anyway. Okay? So, we're coming down here now. Nice little picture of that fountain there. Lovely place. Lovely place. Chania is a beautiful place. It is a beautiful, historical, cultural, very, very pleasant place. I've only been here for about 48 hours and I've managed to suss that one out. You come to a place where you've never been before and you either like the place or you don't like it. And I like it. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the prices. Well, I will do a video of that. I'm not going to film prices right now. But let me just say that these restaurants here, it depends what you want, really. It really, really depends what you want. If you want to sit in one of these touristy, very pleasant places, you know, you're not going to get it for bargain basement prices. You're going to expect to pay a few quid, you know what I mean? But you don't pay top dollar. You pay a fair bit of money, but you don't pay top dollar. What are the prices of all the food and drink? Well, it varies, but I suppose you could get a couple, and there's lots of couples here, a couple could come here, and they could probably have a nice meal and a bottle of wine between the two of them for, what, maybe 40 euros? A really decent meal. Well, one thing I do know, it's cheaper than England, cheaper than the UK. The beer varies. You can get beers. I mean, a 500 milliliter bottle of beer in some of these places can go between €5, and I've actually had it for as cheap as €3 for a 500 milliliter bottle, which is really good. But that's further down beyond the mosque. If you actually go along here, you're probably paying maybe €4.5 or €5 for a 500 milliliter bottle of beer. And that's probably the local Greek brew, which is quite nice. Can't remember what it's called, but I've been tasting it, it's quite nice anyway. Hello. Hello. Oh, here. There we go. So, we're coming up to the mosque now anyway. We're coming to the mosque. Hello. Well, I tell you what, pandemic, you wouldn't bloody think so. Jesus Christ, it's only about 20 past 8 in the evening. Weekdays, this is Wednesday. And this place is bloody heaving. You know, well, I don't know, I mean, there's tons of life, tons of activity going on around here. Okay, now this here is the mosque. This here is the mosque, okay. Do I need to talk about mosques? No, I don't believe I do. Have a little walk beyond the mosque. I'm in good spirits here. I'm in pretty good spirits. I feel good anyway. I had a nice hearty breakfast there this morning. It's a fairly basic breakfast. You pay about £7 for it at the hotel where I'm staying. Fairly basic, but it's nice enough. You know, I ate it. Filled me up for the day. But today, I didn't actually, I was planning on doing things today, but obviously when I seen that rain, I thought, give it a miss. So I stayed in my hotel room just about all day. I slept, and I got used to my new laptop, my new HP NV17 laptop, which has got a lovely screen. It seems to be pretty good. Although I have to say that the Wi-Fi here is pretty crap, basically. You know, my laptop, 16 RAM, it looks like a really, really good purchase, and I'm looking forward to really getting to use it properly. But the actual Wi-Fi is awful. I managed to get a video out last night with much of a struggle, really. The Wi-Fi kept stopping and starting. But I have heard in the past that the Wi-Fi in this part of the world is not good. So we'll see about that. Anyway, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, let's have a little look down there. some nightclubs down there, and for some young people and all that kind of stuff. Let's have a little look at over there. Jesus, my God Almighty! My God Almighty! My God all bloody mighty! My God Almighty! I mean, so many people about. Pandemic, lockdowns, curfews. Doesn't look like it to me. Another shot of the old historical architecture here. There you go. Another little panoramic shot of Chania Harbour. I like these lamps as well, by the way. This gives it a bit of character. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Who wouldn't want to be here? Come on, this is terrific, this place. Who wouldn't want to be here? Who wouldn't want to be here? There you go. Well, I think I can say at this stage, I better get away from there because these things can get very, very slippy. I think I can say at this stage that the Oppo Reno 4 is holding up well in low light. Seems to be holding up very, very well. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yo. You do see some very, very well-dressed and very glamorous ladies here. It's couples, they're all with couples, so I don't want to be obtrusive or anything like that. But, you do see some very, very... Some of these Greek ladies, I'm assuming that they're all Greek, are very, very... Whoa, they are very, very glamorous and very, very pretty. I don't want to be obtrusive with my camera, of course. No, I'm going to come across as a dirty old man. I'm certainly not that, regardless of what anyone thinks. Okay, now, look at the facade in that place there. We're well out of the... But just look at the facade there. That is beautiful. That is a damn fine looking place. That's a bit of a shot of the buildings here. Okay. Whoa. Well, Chania is a damn fine looking place. Fine looking place. No question about it. So, I'm going to wrap this one up here anyway. It's getting a bit dark down this way. Maybe no lighting. Limited lighting there. I think all these people are having candlelight here. I'll just head down there. Just to this part of the harbour here. Okay. I'll wrap this one up. Okay. So yeah, it's got a bit dark now. So anyway, that's a little tour of Chania Harbour. I'm going to wrap this one up here. And I'll say thanks for watching. Cheers.